Hi guys. So anyway, yesterday I posted about the holiday seasons and grieving, right? And I got a question of how someone asked me, "How are you feeling this holiday season?" Um, I do not quite get excited about the holiday seasons as I used to before. I think this year I'm just excited about going to rest. Because last year I didn't rest at all. I didn't take leave because I didn't want to go home. And this is something that I've never actually shared on a public platform. I didn't want to go home because I didn't want just to be in that setting where I would just feel my mother's presence and everything. I feel my mother's presence everywhere. But last year I made an intentional decision to not go home because I was just like, the year before I went home and it was not nice. 2019 I was home, 2020 I was home. It really, really wasn't nice. It really weighed me down. So last year I decided that I'm not gonna go home. I will go home in January. And mostly because honestly, you really cannot avoid it. Holiday seasons are all about family and all that. And when you have lost a loved one, I feel like I'm getting emotional. But when you have lost a loved one, it's actually very, very, very difficult for you to navigate. Like literally the time, I think starting from the 16th of December, going into Christmas and New Year, it's really difficult because it's like it opens up a void in your heart. And oh my god, I didn't want to cry, but I just wanted to come here raw and honest. And I know that there are people that, why am I being emotional? I know that there are people that right now are contemplating whether they should go home or not. And I'm not crying so you can feel sorry for me. It's just that yeah, I get emotional. I think that's why I haven't even started a YouTube channel because I get quite emotional when I talk about those things. And there's someone out there that just feels like this season must just end. December must just come and go. And I understand that because it opens up a very, very big void in your heart. And there's someone out there that is contemplating maybe you lost a parent. For me, I lost a parent, and I'll talk for people that lost their parents. Going home and going in that setting, and that person is not there. It's really, really not nice. Going home, I knew that my mom at 5 o'clock should be waking me up and saying that she's getting ready for work. And when I wake up at that time and there's no one waking me up, or there's no one coming back from work or anything like that, it's quite difficult. And I remember like back when I would go home, yes, obviously I think all the time when I go home at 5 o'clock I would look at the gate and my mom is not coming back, which is difficult. And I think I'm just here to say that do whatever makes you happy, do whatever makes your heart happy, or whatever gives your heart peace, because this thing is really, really difficult. And I think if there's one place that I told myself that I'm not going to conform is in grief. I do it the way that I see fit. I do it the way that I want to do it. I'm not going to do it just because someone else is saying that this is how you're supposed to do it. And I feel like that's what you're supposed to do when you're grieving, right? Because when we try other people